Hi, Teresa here with Grow Financial and Associates. Today we are doing our Tip Tuesday. We're still on our Back to School series, and I am here with Officer Chad Shifflet from the Cumberland Valley School District Police. So, Chad, thank you so much for taking time out of your day and sharing a little bit about what you do here at the school. So, do you want to explain a little bit about this program that you do here?
Sure. So I'm one of three, soon to be four, police officers that are with Cumberland Valley School District Police. It's a new department as of 2021, and it's a partnership between the parents, the principal, the student, to keep them in between the beacons, if you will. Sometimes they go out, they make an error in judgment, and that's when the partnership comes together and finds out like what is the best thing in the best way to handle that error in judgment, to get the student back on the right path.
Yeah.
And we do that through law mentoring, law educating are probably the top two. And then there are some cases when the law enforcement side of the house comes into play, whether it be citations or charges, but that's a last resort.
Okay, awesome. I think it's just great that you guys are present here and that is known. Is that throughout all of the schools in this district?
So with the number of officers we have, we can't put one in every school, and it's not practical, but we do get into all the schools every single day.
Okay.
And we focus most of our attention on the schools that pose the greater risk, and that's the more the middle schools, the high schools, the ninth grade academy. But every day we'll be in every single school.
That is great. So educating, mentoring, just having that law enforcement present, and the information that you share with the kids, what are some of the topics that you guys are focusing on?
The big topics that we focus on is the vaping. Ever since 2020, whenever everybody was on lockdown, there was a lot of kids that had a lot of time on their hands, and unfortunately that's when the vaping craze kind of stepped up. Same with substance abuse and that. And then you get into like the harassment, or probably our top two.
Okay, perfect. And do you touch base on like social media and cyberbully, things like that?
Yep. So
Okay.
we'll try to get into the middle school CV9 and the high school like classroom, smaller groups,
Yeah.
and kind of just letting the kids know what is going to get them in trouble, what online harassment looks like, social media, stressing. If you wouldn't say it to their face, you probably shouldn't be putting it out there.
Yeah, I think that's so important. So thank you for doing that and making that such a focus. So also different levels of school. So elementary is something different than middle school, and then you get to the high school, and so the topics change as you go.
So elementary, it's more appeasing to their curiosity, going over all of our stuff, what it's for, why we're in the school, ways to deal with problems with other students, try to figure it out as we go.
Okay.
But they like messing around with the gear and equipment.
Yeah, and I think it's so important to make it you guys approachable, so they feel comfortable coming to you if they have an issue, correct?
Absolutely,
Yes,
absolutely.
that's great. So how do you relay some of this information to the parents so that they are aware of what you guys are talking about, what you're doing in the schools, and how they can maybe bring that home and have those conversations with kids at home?
Okay, so once a month, the Wednesday roundup, we do an SPO minute, so School Police Officer Minute, and we try to focus on the hot topics that we're dealing with: the vaping, inappropriate pictures, harassment, even get into like driving on campus, safe driving. That's how we get most of the information, but it's a lot of word of mouth from the kids. When we get into the classrooms, they go home and say that the police officer was in the classroom and this is what we talked about.
Yeah, so just encourage parents to maybe just take that a little step further and ask them what they learned today, or ask questions and make sure they have that dialogue with them too. So yeah, that's great. Awesome. Thank you so much. Great. Is there anything else? Do you think we touch base?
I think we're good. I think the
Almost
biggest
everything?
thing for the parents is, and the kids, talk to your parents, let them know how their day, and be honest with it. And parents, ask your kids how their day is.
Yeah, that's so important. Awesome. Thank you so much for
You're
your
welcome.
time. Yeah,
Absolutely.
we really appreciate it.
Okay.